Hello, this is your musician friend, AK, coming at you with the songs that you love to hear and play. Today's song is Look Where He Brought Me From, and we're doing the G.E. Patterson version. And guys, you know what? This is an awesome song. We're in the key of E flat. We're going to get into it. And this song was requested by E.M. Williams. Let's give it up for him.
And to my Numerical Melodies family, if there's a tune you want to hear, drop it in the comments and I will bring it to life.
All right, guys, we're in the key of E flat. Let's get it. That's E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, and E flat. Of course, this is Numerical Melodies. We have to run through that with our numbers. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. All right, guys, let's do like we always do. Let's go ahead and wiggle our hands. Let's stretch them out. Let's crack them. Let's get the nerves out. All right, let's go ahead and receive this awesome song, Look Where He Brought Me From.
Let me go off the sheet for a minute. Look where he brought me from. Look where he brought me from. Oh, he brought me out of darkness into the marvelous light. Look where he brought me from. Oh, look where he brought me from. Oh, where he brought me from. Oh, he brought me out of darkness into the marvelous light. Look where he brought me from. You know he brought me from a long way off. He brought me from a long way off. Oh, he brought me out of darkness into the marvelous light. Where he brought me from. Oh, he brought me out of sin and shame. Oh, he brought me out of sin and shame. Brought me out of darkness into the marvelous light. Look where he brought me from.
To all my numerates, let's take this time out and count our numbers.
Easy song, guys. We're going to get through it. So this is a very easy song. All we're doing is we're going, look where he brought me from. All right. Let me give you that. So we're on our 1. We're going to our 3. We're going to our 5. And then our 6. Now, in our right hand, all we're doing is we're playing an E flat major chord on the 1. Then we're going to the 6. Right here on the 6, we're playing an A flat major chord. So if that's all we play, this is what it will sound like. So right there, we already have a nice groove going on, right? Now, every now and then, you can change up. Watch this. Let me give you that groove. So we're on the 1. We're playing our E flat major chord. Going to our 3. Then we're going to our 5. Now on our 5, we're playing our A flat major chord. Going up to our 6. That's a G flat diminished 7 chord. And then back to the 1. That's an E flat major chord. So you can go back and forth with those two. So it'll sound like. That's what it will sound like, right? So our next part is, look where he brought me from. All right, let me give you that. So we're walking up from the 1 to the 4. That's the E flat minor 7. And then we're just walking up 1, 2, 3 flat, 3. Then we're going right here to our 4. And right here on the 4, we're playing this chord right here. You can play this chord or you can play this chord. I like to add more notes, right? But that's an A flat dominant 7 chord. Our walk is, let me give you that. We're on our 4, going to our 6, 1. Right there on the 2, we're changing up. We're playing our F minor chord. Then we're going right back to the 4. Let me give you that. We're playing an E flat major chord on the 5. Now we're just approaching our 6. Right there on the 6, we're playing this nice chord right here. Grab it, E7 flat 5. Approach our 2. All right, you see that chord? We're just playing these E flat, A, E flat. Approach our 5. We're playing this chord, D, A flat, E flat. Grab it. Then we're going 7, back to the 1. Now guys, we're going right back to our beginning. Here's where it changes. All right, what are we doing? We're going to our 1. We're playing an E flat major chord. Going to the 3. That's our E flat dominant 7 chord. Grab it. Going to our A flat major chord on the 4. Walking up, G flat diminished 7 on the 5 flat. Then we're going to our 5 E flat major chord. And guys, we're doing that same turnaround we did earlier. Alright, that is that E7 flat 5 on the 6. Approach our 2. We're playing that E flat, A, E flat again. Approach our 5. And then we're going to that D, A flat, E flat. Approach our 1. Regular A flat major chord. They're doing this beautiful turnaround. Let me give you that. We're going to the 3. That's the E flat major chord. Going to our 4. That's the A flat major chord. Going to our 5 flat, G flat diminished 7 chord. Then we're going to our 5. That's the E flat major chord. Turn around on the D7 flat 5 on a 5. Guys, that's the whole song. There's one thing I want to give you that I did in there is, look where he brought me from. Let me give you that. So all I'm doing is I'm doing my 1. I got my right hand playing the G. I'm going down to the 7 flat. I'm playing F in the right hand. Going to my 6. And then I'm playing E flat in the right hand. Going to my 6 flat, I'm playing my D in my right hand. I'm going to my 5, that's a D flat in the right hand. Now we're doing this tritone movement. All right, what is that? We're going to the 7. We're playing a C and a G flat. Going to the 1, and we're playing this D flat and a G. Guys, I hope this song was a blessing for you. Awesome lesson. Today's life lesson is the house we almost talked ourselves out of. I remember being at work when my wife called me out of nowhere. You could hear excitement in her voice before she even said a full sentence. Babe, look at this house. She turned the camera around and started showing me room after room, high ceilings, beautiful kitchen, space everywhere. The kind of house that makes you pause for a second and imagine family dinners, laughter echoing down hallways, and kids running through the living room like it's a movie scene. And while she was smiling, my mind immediately started calculating. That house is way out of our price range. People like us don't just stumble into houses like that. It's probably already sold anyway. I loved the home the moment I saw it, but I refused to let myself get attached. But then we found out something unusual. The house wasn't even officially listed yet. The owners cared more about selling it to the right people than squeezing every dollar out of it. They wanted whoever bought the home to get a fair price. That alone felt rare in a world where everything seems to turn into a bidding war. When I finally got off work and I saw the house in person, it hit differently. Pictures couldn't capture it. The moment I walked through the door, something in me settled. It already felt like home. And somehow, despite all my doubts, all my mental limitations, and every reason I thought it wouldn't happen, we closed on the house. I stood there realizing something powerful. Sometimes the biggest obstacle standing between you and your blessing isn't money, timing, or opportunity. It's disbelief. Life lesson. Don't reject possibilities just because they look bigger than your current situation. Sometimes God opens doors your mind already decided were locked. Awesome job, guys. Let's give ourselves a hand. Yes, thank you so much for coming in and working with me on today. And also, E.M. Williams, I didn't forget about you. Thank you so much for that awesome request. Please request more. Alright guys, this is the time of the video that I tell you that we are on the road to, yep, I heard you say it, 1 million. Let's give it up for the 1 million.
And if Numerical Melodies got you smiling like it's your little secret, don't be stingy. Spread the joy. Tell somebody about us.
We have a bell. I would love it if you can hit that bell because the video that is new is coming right to you. And right next to that bell is a subscribe button. Yep, a subscribe button. You know what, guys? They tell me it takes 3 seconds to hit it. I believe you can hit that subscribe in 3, 2, 1. Bam! I see you just hit it. Man, you just hit that bell, guys. You have just made my day, my month, my year, and I really appreciate you. And you know what? You're not just playing the music. You are the music. This is AK. We're signing out.